Good morning, God. Thank you for today. Please grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. Good morning, world. Good morning, America. And good morning, you mother cluckers. Let's make today a good day. We're the ones in the driver's seat.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket transplant, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. This land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, in the home of the
What's up, everybody? So what's up? We got Battlefield. What's up, Michael? Blue, blue, blue. What's up, Grace? Morning. Canadian, northern brother from another mother. What's up, buddy? Pilgrim. Morning, sir. Morning. Echo. Miss Michelle the Great. Shoot, I've been up for a couple hours. Man. Ooh, it was a good weekend. Did y'all have a good weekend? Man. Had little man time. Got to run around on the Jeep and make his little. It was pretty cool, man. It was pretty active. Had the little bubble machine. He loves this little bubble machine. Set this bubble machine up with the fan, and it's blowing bubbles across the yard. He went from chasing them, then he got in the Jeep, and he's chasing them with the Jeep. And yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a blast. And I don't know. It it's a refresher of why I don't know why we care. That's life. That's the beginning. And there's Alamo saying morning everybody. Right, Michael? Yeah, starting the day outside. I was gonna visit with y'all for a little bit. It's a Monday, let you know that this is the beginning of a week. You get all frustrated, you're fixing to hear a whole bunch of negative crap. I don't know. That's one thing that put things in perspective. I was watching some of the responses yesterday evening after that memorial, and I was just, people went off about how she forgave the guy, and I said, I just thought to myself, you're missing it, and that's the darkness that takes control. That's the darkness that reaches in there and gets you worked up, and that's bull. Don't react emotionally. If you start feeling yourself getting emotional about something, take a breather and think where you really coming at with that. Oh, here's a funny one. This is cool. Some of y'all might get a kick out of this. So we all know we got trolls. Anytime you have a channel, you're going to have trolls. And you grow accustomed to them. It's no biggie. It's whatever. But I got to say, I don't know if it's a troll. I think it maybe they became a troll because I ruffle feathers. I'm just I don't so, but it was so funny because I even kind of have an idea of where it came from, but I just thought it was a kicker. So the missus goes out to the mailbox Saturday. We're playing with little man and shit, and there's this little white package with Brian Rescue on it. Huh. But it's got my address. So it's somebody that knows my address. That's why I have a good idea. And they love Timu. So, and it come from Timu. Well, I think it was supposed to be an insult, but God even uses the confused people to send a message. So there's this little bitty little girl bracelet that comes in this package, I guess because, my first reaction isn't just to punch you in the mouth, So I guess that was supposed to be like the sissy kind of. Well, I looked at that and I went, "Oh, that's funny. A cool little troll thing. I have a good idea where that came from." And she chuckled, and I said, "Wait, when is Anna's birthday?" She said, "Oh, Saturday." I said, "Oh, you're making her a card, right?" And she goes, "Yeah." I said, "Well, here, stick that in the card. It's the perfect size." So to the Timu troll that sent me that, appreciate it. My granddaughter is probably going to think that's a really cool birthday gift. So appreciate you. What's up, Teresa? I just thought, and it was just, and then I laughed and told the missus, I'm going, see, God works in funny ways. You just got to step back and see it for what it is. It's all good in the hood. Whoo! Hey, it's Monday. But you know what? We're here. So that makes it a magnificent, marvelous Monday. You got your coffee? A little coffee? Blue says, well, heck, got up with sinus crap. Oh, man. Nothing wrong with getting upset. How it gets handled after the person realizes that that's what determines the quality of a man. So everybody gets mad at shit. It's what you do with it is what sets the pace. Leave it to you, Huckleberry. Morning, sir. And I know I was waiting. I knew somebody was going to call me out. I even thought about trying to make some mad dash, but I can't. I don't want to wake the missus up. I was like, oh man, yeah, I never did get around. I'm going to do it today, though. I'm going to knock it out today. Got to get my shit in order. Rescue good news. My friend doesn't like Trump, etc. His daughter's only like 8, and she got baptized. Oh, right on, Garrett. Right on. The scruffy looks good. Man, I remember back with Ghost and all of them and Hutch and stuff, and I grew that thing out, and that still tripped me out, boy. I'd wake up at night, and that shit would be up here by my eye, and I'd be like, what the hell's on my face? And it's like, oh, that's right, my beard. What's up, Cherokee? Good morning. Not one so-called military forensic ballistic investigation. Got my Black Rifle Coffee Company Sasquatch cup for the morning. I'm doing great. Right on, Grace. Hey, as long as you got some coffee in there, it's all good. That's what it felt like, Teresa. Be kind of waking up, and then all of a sudden there's shit on my face, and it'd be like, oh, but that's from my beard had gotten long, and that was unusual for me. It wasn't most of all my young life. I've all had to put a mask. Rescue, I found it in a way of her sticking it to her dad. Yeah, well, to be honest, I hope that wasn't the reason, but I got you. I need salt air. If this sinus crap is hitting me, salt air would do the trick. Why don't you do like a little bit in a pot, Blue? Like slow simmer some water to get some steam coming up, and do the little towel thing. I know back in the day you could take eucalyptus leaves and break it up and put it in there. That's what my grandmother would do anyway. What's up, Dito? Shaving is for men that have time to waste. Well, I guess I'll be shaving later today then, since you're going to put it like that. I try not to waste no time, but I know I do. I always end up with mustache hair in my mouth. What I mean? Oh yeah, no, I get that. I usually get when I drink my coffee, I'll even get some little drip marks right here on the chest, Michael, because it hangs. One drop will hang right there on a mustache hair, and then I go to move it, all of a sudden it drops. LMDMT, morning. What? Grumpy come in the house? There he is, looking for the positive on this Monday morning. It's there someplace. Just you gotta look harder. Firefly Farm, morning, man. Hey, good morning, everybody. Okay, there you go, Blue. Hey, this is a marvelous, magnificent Monday. And you know why it is? Because you're going to make it that way, because you're not going to listen to all the bullshit on the internet to tell you how miserable you are. You're going to look at the sky and you're going to take a deep breath and realize that you have been blessed with another day, and that you're going to put in a little work. You're going to make it a good day. You're going to create your positive atmosphere. Don't rely on nobody else to do it. Outside. Oh, I got you, Cherokee. And I clicked on that, and about 2 minutes in, I said, nope, I ain't going to do it. Because you know what? You can now spend however many hours chasing one after another. I'm just going to wait when the dust settles. They're either going to feed us a line of shit or they're going to tell us the truth. I'm going to get that laundry folded. I just know it. Right. Just. I got my little deal kind of put together, and I got some of the shit picked up off the ground. I made room for little man's Jeep path. I'm driving to work, so I can't type, but I'm listening. Roger that, Firefly. Did you watch the Charlie Kirk funeral? Holy cow. Yeah, I saw it bits and pieces, because that was about right at the time little man was leaving. As a matter of fact, after my son left with little man and then everything kind of we settled down. I think that was it was the tail end of Erica Kirk talking, so, and then I listened to some. It was pretty wild to see all the whole cabinet there, but he had an impact because, and don't get lost in the rhetoric BS that you're going to hear. They're attacking that guy because he was a Christian. That's what it comes down to. They'll come up with all these other excuses, but this is a spiritual battle, and it's a good and evil. And because he was a good man, you're going to hear some of the ugly, dark stuff because that's what evil does. Unless it's my end. What's your end? Buffering? Well, damn, I hope not. What's up, Brad guy? What's up, buddy? I'm about Charlie Kirked out. I think it's my end. So is it your phone dragging ass then, Teresa? Take that, make that phone get busy. Get busy, son. Another day, another dollar, right? New theories daily. See, then that's just and that's so it's like looking at life. There's people that wake up, and I don't know if it's just because of a world of misery and disappointment or whatever, but they're whether they know it or not, it's like they in search of negative, in search of things, Hey, Texas Raider. Morning, sir. I'm in Southeast Texas, by the way, sir. What's up, you heathen dog? What's up, you heathen dog? Mama let you out. But they're so you just and man with that's one thing I've come to realize because the social media platforms promote it. It's no different than promoting, other ugly stuff. So you kind of got to really process. You can't, man. People might sound really cool and really good and like, yeah, but you kind of got to watch. Pay attention to what's happening to you, or are you getting wound up? Like, are you kind of going, yeah, it's kind of like the good old prep talk, Morning, mama. But it's like it's a pep talk, so you kind of got to watch. Not all pep talks are like the locker room thing where they're trying to motivate you to do good. The 98% of it is to distrust, to find the negative, to find the angle. There's always a catch. Well, by doing that, you're just missing out on so much. To be okay like this, I could have totally tuned out this weekend and any time with little man, But I could have sat here and told you all the latest conspiracy theories on Charlie Kirk's murder, on what Trump's doing, some secret little dark web thing over here. And you know what? Then I'd be sitting here and I'd tell you that, and you would ask me about Little Man, and I would be like, oh, well, yeah, no, yeah, I think you had fun because I would have been just focused in. You put your little blinders on, and it's kind of like last night in half-ass readies. You know, man, if you're not trying to enjoy life, then what do you really prep for? You know, what do you really prep for if you're not trying to enjoy life? Just to exist? That's crazy. Character matters. Yes, sir, Bry guy. Right, Garrett. Yeah, old Alamo out there, he's talking a line of crap. I'm a mean pre-coffee person. We don't mean to be. True judgment comes from discernment. Justice is giving someone what they rightly deserve, the good or evil, and it comes from a man's heart. Yeah, but 2 days on. Sure. They're all grifting right, LMD. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think if I found it funny because it's just like, I don't know, man. It's almost like a magnet. And I wonder how many people are even aware, you know, it was racially motivated. Well, they're look at all this man brainwashing going on with social media. I mean, you know, they're trying to create a conflict. I personally think that the Charlie Kirk thing was almost like trying to set up another J6. They really want a MAGA reaction so then they can claim to the world, because that's the picture they've been painting. The MAGA Republican Trump's, you know, followers are just the radical racist white supremacists and all that good shit, you know. And so they want that. And that's why sometimes I got to looking at some of the stuff and you just kind of go, I don't know, man, is this just out of ignorance? Is this like intentional? It's kind of like, are you part of the intent to cause this hate, or are you just like following along ignorantly? And and with digital, it's hard to tell. You don't know somebody's true intention. But relinquishing your right to retaliate, trusting God's perfect justice will be. Well, it's like, I don't know. And everybody's got their own belief, you know, and do you, boo? Um, See, people try to, I don't know. I know I've been the turning of the cheek, and oh, we're going to do turn another cheek. You know, it's a total, I guess everybody has their own understandings. I don't think God's telling me to take an ass whipping for no apparent reason. I think if there's something that I'm supposed to stand there and not react to something, I think God's going to let me know that this is the time. I just need you to stand there, and I'm going to need you to take this because I'm doing something else, and that's where you're either a humble servant of the Creator, or you're always pushing back. It's like a spoiled kid in the house. You're either going to let your Creator raise you and guide you and teach you, or you're going to buck the system. And I don't know, man. I mean, I bucked the system. Bucked the system for 50 years. And so it's like, it's not who effing cares what the liberals say about us anymore. See, but it's not just that though, Grumpy. It's not what they say. It's the messages that get planted in groups. And where does that come from? You know? Because I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just a simple redneck in the woods, you know? But it seems to me, and I don't know everybody's living situations, you know, the area, the vibe, you know, where I'm at, I would say the important stuff is making your home stable, comfortable, you know, to sum it up in a word, make your home righteous, you know. It's 50 and leaves are turning awesome. What is Little Man going to be for Halloween? I don't know, Firefly. I don't know.
I don't know what's going down with that. He's kind of just all over the place. My son can't quite get his head around it. I kind of chuckle because, he's like, gosh, I'll be so glad when, I can I can explain things to him. And I go, it's funny you say that. Remember, you say that because there will come a time when you're like, man, can we go back to when he was just kind of little and cool? And I said, that moment will come. Trust me. Is it bucking the system or insisting of freedom? See, that's where the confusion starts, I think, LMDMT. I think that's where the discernment comes in because there's nothing wrong with righteous pushback. But by under those terms, are you actually being led in a different direction under the guise of, well, you just got to fight for your freedom? But it's like, well, wait a minute, you do all this fighting and did we really get the freedoms? Wait, we didn't really get the freedoms. Wait a minute, what just happened? Well, we're going to try it again next time. And it's like, maybe this isn't the actual, maybe people need to be paying attention to their elected people in their area and who they're sending into Washington to be their representative. It's the simpleness of it. I don't know. And maybe I'm just, hey, man, I've been called everything. Just don't call me late for supper. I don't care. Almost got killed overnight by an asshat from Maryland driving a Jeep that tried to pass a trailer truck on a back road and a non-passenger. You die today. Is your family prepared to ready? Oh, wow, PM. Just like that, in the blink of an eye, it can happen, huh? Liberal ideology is demonstrated evil. We need to start treating it that way outside our little bubbles. Man, I don't know. I do find it. I just don't understand. It's like, so do the ugliness, listening to the rhetoric, and then all the choice of words. And it's like, so don't you think it's actually time for men to be men and actually speak with a clearer tongue, be more on point to set that standard and example for the next generation? Because I do think that's one of the things that made Charlie Kirk stand out so much was that there was no name calling, there was no screaming, there was no back and forth insults, there was no hyperbole talk. It was like, so what's your thing? And then break it down by facts. And then just kind of going, well, there's this and this and this. But the one big thing that I think the big difference was he participated in conversations, but if you go back and watch a lot of them, if it looked like it was hung up, like this, yep, you're just there and we're just going to have to agree to disagree. He would just politely go, okay, well, yep, thank you, next. And he would get the next one. He didn't linger up on it. And I think that step is the very important part in communication. I think right now, so many people have an internal desire to prove that they're right. My conspiracy's right. My thought's right. The plan as I see it is right. And it comes off that way. Well, then it pushes off. And that's how it becomes self-created bubbles. And if you're in a bubble and you see numbers kind of start to grow, well, then you're going to be, it's that herd mentality. It's like, oh, well, everybody else is kind of liking this. Then yeah, yeah. And it's like, you're not even really processing what's being said. You're just being riled up. And I do think people are aware of it. I just think that people are always looking at it like, well, not me. It's kind of like the drinking driving thing. Well, drinking and driving can be bad. Yeah, but no, I know what I'm doing. And then bam. Well, wait, I thought you knew what you're doing. Well, and it's like, there you go. Because see, that's the thing. Everybody's got the solution. It's not going to happen to me. It happens to everybody else, but not me. And I think now I realize, because I did it. Hell, solar. I remember when I first did this started, and people were talking about solar, and because I just really wasn't into it, wasn't my thing. I didn't really think about it, so I wouldn't just originally just push it away, like not really even really entertain it that much. But then I gotta say, after you kind of sit there and you do it, well, then you have a change of thought, and it's like, well, can you do that? Does that come out? And that's, I don't know. Oh, and I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to ignore chat. Let me get caught up. I see both sides pointing fingers at each other. Oh yeah, much appreciated. Just want preppers to realize tomorrow isn't promised. Prepping for loved ones is as important than prepping for you, right, PA? LM says, if I'm honest, I'm a little worried. I got a new family moved in up the hill 3 months after they moved in. They apologized for us Christians living around them to their family. Kind of awkward. Oh, wait. So they apologized for us Christians living around them to their. Oh, wow. So they apologized to their family that they had moved them into Christians around them or something. See, that's some weird mental shit, man. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Ronnie? Morning, morning. No, Michael, I just meant to ignore you. Man, that's crazy, LM. Man, I don't know. It's like, wow. But then again, maybe there's something because, you kind of gotta, I don't know. Like I said, I'm a simple dude. I'm just a redneck in the woods. What do I know? But you sit here and you kind of go, you got good and evil. Well, every time there's a mention of something good, boy, there's this big roar of the bad. But you don't ever see this big roar of the good over when the bad gets exposed. But then this is the devil's world. This is the devil's playground. Oh wow, yeah. Then that's why there's evilness there. Yeah, that's because that's harming child. I'm sorry, you just need a milestone around your neck and chunked in the water. I mean, that's what the book says. Don't harm the children. You harm the children, milestone around your neck, chunked in the water. There you go. Talk to the creator. Your area of Oklahoma. I'm curious to the aspects and location of such crazy. Well, I'm not sure, Firefly. I do make it a point not to like chime in. Uh, Whatever his mom and dad, decide. I don't know what their intent is. And it's like that. I don't know. I don't know where I stand. I get it. People can dog me and I understand when people go, oh, well, that's pretty bad. And I, but I don't know. I just want it to. I don't think it's, but then again, I don't know. So I let his parents. Well, there you go, LM. You ain't got to be mean. But you got to stay on point, you know. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Michael. Did you say something? I mean, I'm sorry. I was ignoring you. I didn't see that. Let me scroll again. I don't know, man. I do. I've really, and I felt it this weekend too. Like, was it Friday evening? Saturday evening. Saturday evening. I physically felt the negativeness because I forgot Saturday. Kind of, there was this little brief window, and I found myself doing this stinking thinking kind of thing. And man, all of a sudden I realized, man, it's like my side and stuff was starting to hurt. And I even know, I don't know. I don't know what I did. I must have done something. Well, it just kind of dawned on me later on in the middle of the night. It's like, no, actually, you were starting to dwell in the negative. And so It's like God just told me if I'm just going to go over there and lay in the negative, then He'll just take away the blessings and just I can go back in the chair, and I'll just be miserable like I was. The Oklahoma Norman area. I put up a sign that says "Don't piss off the fairies." That might be it. Oh well, then that might that that might have some kind of impact. Try to look on the sunny side because I've had a lot of bad shit happen. Right, Firefly? See, that's what I'm talking about. Man, there's so much. I mean, you don't have to even try to find the bad shit. It's just there. And that's why when it comes to the internet nowadays, I'm slowly working on something for the channel, and then that way I want to do a little morning stuff, just to encourage people. Kind of will do the little coach prep talk in the locker room before we send you out for the workday. But I've been thinking about trying to do something in the evenings, because I do know that people want to stay in the know, but it's in the delivery. Morning, Billy. What up? Damn them damn things, and I can't wipe them off the damn screen because the little shits being touchscreen. Some little flying ants. Little shits crawling around. The highest mountain, Lord, can fall off. Nobody gonna know. Psychological craziness is all across this country. Sadly, I see it somewhat routinely. I'd say 95% of the kids I deal with are mentally deranged family problem. I don't put anything up outside my house except the American flag and an Arkansas Razorback flag. Yeah, nobody's gonna want to steal that. Who wants a Razorback flag? Yeah. What's up, Rabbit? Man, I'd have probably called you Saturday if I'd have had your number. I had questions, solar question, but I figured it out. Well, actually, not really. I still got to look into more, but well, I take that back. My welcome mat says, "Go away, please." The Wilhelmina Lives Matter. Ellen says, "I'm just a tattletale. I run to God with every little thing the devil tries. Father, get him. He's being ugly again." Oh, well, damn, PA. Billy thinks you have a cute little ass. That's kind of strange. That took a weird turn first thing this morning. It's like, oh, hey, morning, everybody. Oh, you got a cute ass. And it's like, well, okay, that was an interesting start to the day. What's up, Brony? And Miss Sherry, there she is. What's up? Helps me stay happy, right? Yeah, it's starting to come up. Oh, but so here's my question. Oh, damn, I forgot the name of the plug. I guess it wasn't too high on the priority list, but Uh, how am I? Not me. Who are you talking about in the chat? Are you picking on poor old PA again? So PA got a cute ass and he's a shit stirrer? Come on now. You can't put all the labels on him. So here's my question. Okay, Rabbit, you paying attention? You got coffee? Hello, knock knock. Breaker 19, calling Rabbit. Billy Clam, cute little ass manners, had to slightly harass you. Poor PA, I know, right, LM? Phew, poor guy. Okay, so here's the deal, Rabbit. So, which one is the better connection from solar panel to the station? Is it these, or is it the round? What was that like? Was that what you were talking about, Teresa? The MC4. There you go. Thank you. Teresa's on the ball. She knows what's up. See, you're supposed to be on top of things. So, is this the better connection to do the panels to the station, or is it the other one, the round one? Or does it make a difference? And do I suffer loss from either one given the distance from the panel to the station? Because I did notice that, like, the Oops people, they sell these 20-foot extensions for these things, but it's actually this end that they sell the extension for. So, but it came with both. So I can either plug the panels up and then plug it into the station with this one, or I can plug up the panels and then have the round plug. MC4, brother. I wish I had brought that bag out here. I didn't bring that bag. Wait, who come in? Okay, Miss Sherry. I got Miss Sherry. MC4. Okay, so what do you want? Just the stupid, like, hey, I don't, you want to see the laziness in this? So is the MC4, is that the one I just showed you, or is that the round one? And that's called laziness because I could look it up, but I figure I'd just ask. And then now I know. I don't care if you have a cute ass or a saggy butt as long as it's walking away to grab me coffee. There you go. Look at there. Miss Sherry don't care if you got a saggy butt or a cute butt. Just go get the dang coffee. She says, just bring the Java. They tell us blame. They tell us keep folks apart so the smoke stays clear. Droopy. Which way did you go, George? Which way did you go? Okay, so this is the best connection, right, Rabbit? Because I kind of thought, well, yeah, I kind of like that better than having the pin with the shielding ground style, because then it's more separated. Helen says, I have yet to start power more than generators, so I'm listening here. Hey, I was that way too. Waiting for new house to get solar panels, then I'm going to borrow. Oh, that's the Anderson. So the MC is better. I'll start using it then. So I put a heat lamp on my lemon tree because my house is freezing. When I wake, it throws off some heat. Okay. Well, then I'm well, hey, man. I'm in a learning curve, so I'm totally cool with taking suggestions. I don't have to know everything just because I'm a content creator. Well, shut up and keep flying. Go pick a field. Anyone have a Harbor Freight big solar panel? Hey, what's up, Bert? Yeah, and all right, hold on. I'll try not to make y'all too dang busy. So this is what I got. Is this? Oh, let me turn the screen on. So that's the oops, and I really don't need those lights on, but hey, what's up, Miss Sandy? Morning, morning. And it charged up good. I think the highest wattage I saw it pull in at the peak of the sun uh, moving because we did have some clouds breaking it up a little bit was I think right at 205, 210. And I thought, well, and I don't know that I even had the angle just right. Just letting you know that a call is nearby. Call, call, call. Isla, what are you doing? Man, oh, yeehaw. Some coffee. Some coffee. You know why more crows are killed by motorcycles? Because they only know to yell call. Oh, sound like a cat fight. Isla, you keep your ass over here. Isla. Oh man, you know what? I'm all right. Hold on just a minute. I didn't want y'all to hear that. I think this thing is called Mega One or something like that, PA. And that's the station part. The battery, the B2 backup thing or whatever is in the house. I think I'm trying the HF solar to add it when it's on sale. Thinking of trying the HF solar panel to add to it. Rescue UC before large wing and back, small wings forward airplane. It's cute. Oh, you talking about that plane? Took me a minute. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the what is that, the V2 rocket in a way. Harbor Freight. Hell, take a big old, take some CDs, DVDs, hang them all up. Wonder how much wattage you can get out of those. I forgot what that was. I'll tell you about the Drifting Cowboy Band. We won't talk about the habits, just the music and the man. Well, Hank, you just gotta tell me, did your daddy really write all them songs that don't deserve no answer, hoss? Let's light up and just move along. Do you think he wrote them about your mama or about the man who done her wrong? Back then they called him crazy. My granddad was a tank mechanic in WW2. He had it. He had his books. Now I do some really cool stuff about it. Oh, I bet, LM, that would be just so awesome. I'm like a mechanical brother. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. You just gonna come in here with that shit? Looky here, woman. Don't make me get onto your damn geriatric ass. So when Provo be the first one on the bus and ready to ride. That's one of the goals. Well, wherever he is, I hope he's happy. Lord, I hope he's doing well. One arm around my mama now, and he sure did love Miss Audrey and raising hell. Ask you no more questions. There is only Hank and Tab. OMG! Back then they called him crazy. I wonder where all that noise. Yeah, you didn't realize your text could be heard, huh? I was thinking, where's that screeching noise coming from, too? Somewhere in that box. I have a few hundred AOL CDs. You've got mail. Are you about lovesick? Oh, I saw Audrey love that man. Always loved to listen. Stories about that drifting cowboy band. And the man. We get right down to it. Still the most wanted outlaw in the land. Hey, y'all get some coffee. Y'all need some Java. Get your day started. Kiss Off has entered this mentally deranged chat. Oh, shit. Holla. Keep it on in the boundary. Get over here. Get over here. Kiss Off, scramble. Oh, wait, what I miss? Scrambled or scramble our omelet. Can you just boil in coffee beans? Well, you probably don't get much flavor unless you grind them up first. Got to get dressed and go feed the birds. I guess it depends on how your neighbors feel about it, Miss Cindy. Sure enough. Haven't tried boiling coffee beans. I know, it just doesn't seem like you'd get much flavor unless you ground them up first. And proud of who I am. I eat beans whole. I think they are steamed first, though. Pretty good. I'll try boiling. Oh, you mean like the chocolate covered cookie? I mean, the chocolate covered coffee beans? Holla. Look, man, don't start no shit. Let me get that collar. Get over here and chill. They're all waking up and it's okay. Oh, I have to show you the man. If you don't think the cartel makes good money, I have to show you the cartel's new truck. Went from a little black blazer to a red truck and now got a brand new pickup after buying like a piece of shit house for like $150,000. Talk about some kind of cartel shit. And which is strictly my opinion, and I'm entitled because regardless of what anybody wants to tell you, this is America, and I'm entitled to my own dang opinion. Small win this morning. Looks like I don't have to go buy a car battery in order to go to work. Well, lucky you, Grumpy. Yeah, we had to get one for the missus, and that was not cheap. Uh, one 140, 160. I forgot which. Chocolate covered espresso beans. Okay. Grinders from the local thrift store. Ground works best. Hey, what's up, Carolina? Morning, morning. That woman's always cooking. She be always fixing some vittles. Trade you. Your battery was $425. Holy shit. No freaking way. Really? What kind of battery is that? What do you got? Some kind of special ass little highfalutin car or something? Or is it just because you got them damn Yankee Michigan prices? It's under your back seat. Used to put the coffee beans on a shot of Sabuka, light it on fire. All righty then. Truck got a hole punched in the radiator, so the ghetto sled is in the lineup until it's fixed. Oh, wow. Damn, what kind of... Oh, hey, I got a radiator. It's for a Chevrolet, an 05 Chevrolet. Brand new. It was just the 05 Chevys. They made two different radiators. And when I ordered it, I ordered the wrong one. So then I had to order the other one. And just, to be quite honest, I was busy and never sent the damn thing back. Damn, Huckleberry, yours was what? 269. Oh, well, yours was a truck battery, right? Right, Rabbit. I'm just like, whew. Measure beans, use about 3/4 cup. Whatever. Strain once done, strain the liquor to separate the bean from the coffee. Looky here, Missy. Come in here throwing all them cool little ingredients. I seen that, Carolina. Bacon, eggs, taters, strawberries, and grapes, hot coffee. Man. Nope, advanced. Man, that is crazy. What kind of car is that shit? With a discount. Holy crap. What kind of, well, no, I don't want you to, I don't want you to say your business, but man, whatever car that is, that's bullshit. I put batteries like that expensive. I'm gonna tell you shit. I think the battery pack for this stupid oops thing is only what, $600 or something. So I mean, holy crap. GMC Arcadia. That's crazy, man. I'm glad I know that now. You wait till the missus wants to look into something like that. Now I know. It's like, oh no, I want to look at the batteries. $300 delivery. Yeah, see, that's what I did, Grumpy. I did Rock Auto. We had a white Chevy 05 back, I don't know, I guess that was 15 years ago or something. And that's what I did. I didn't realize that had two different mounting styles on the radiator. And so I saw it. Click, okay, get it here. Yeah, and then I got it. I'm like, wait, what? Where's my mounting gears are on the side. I need the one on the top. Oh man, go in there and order another one. Almost killed in a head-on crash. Don't worry, I would have given you ghostly preparedness, clean natural gas to remember me. And that's cool. Grumpy will be up and running Thursday. Don't ever buy the arcade. I have no intention of buying any vehicle. I would like to get, you know what? I just want to find me an old truck or something. I just want a way to go to town, go to the dump. If it ends up being something that lasts and I can travel farther, then I'd do that. But been told these new solar banks will last 5 to 10 years. Time shall tell. Well, I would think so, depending on the upkeep. Now, that's the one thing when it comes to these oops ones and these cloth-looking things. I guess, keep them. I wouldn't use these for any kind of permanent mounting. This would definitely be just temporary. A new battery for a 2017 Equinox runs around $400. Nothing fancy this morning. Yeah, nothing fancy. Just some bacon and eggs. And what else was that? Well, I don't know if it'll let me go up for me now. Yeah, bacon, eggs, taters, strawberries, and grapes. Oh, nothing fancy. Just some dang good food. Big beefy battery for such a small car, right? Man, what a trip. I'm trying to pretend my oatmeal tastes better now. Hey, bacon, eggs, and taters. LM. That's just, as you take a bite, before you start to chew or anything, just close your eyes and be like bacon, eggs, and taters. And then start to chew. Maybe you can make it happen. Make it happen, Captain. I prefer the trucks from the city, the ones you can sit under the hood and work. Oh, I know, right, Carolina. That's back when they gave you room to work. The 2500 has 2 batteries. If I have to replace both, it's over 500 bucks. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to get worse. I mean, I would like to think that at some point, 10, 15 years from now, we're now starting to produce things here and, things are more rational. But, hey, I don't know. Stupid oatmeal. Where to dump solar banks? What do you mean, the solar panels? I think we ought to just be either grinding that shit up, melt off all the consumable parts and go back to the metal or glass. And Waited on the thunder. Maple brown sugar. Ooh, look at you. Did you add some butter? You always got to have the butter. Butter, butter, butter. How far off? I sat and wondered. I was coming home from 1952. Ain't it funny how? One soda bank for DOA is another landfill hazmat. Yeah, if we don't try to figure out a way to recycle, not so much even recycle, but just crunch the shit down, smash the shit down, we can do so much. Take that solar panel, throw it off into a cruncher, run it through a sorter, glass, metal, plastics, whatever, rubbers, and all whatever pieces, and it goes in, and then it just starts to cook off until you have your little molten metal pool over here and your little molten glass pool over here. I know, Carl, it's so terrible. I may have to have a second breakfast. Add a splash of vanilla, brown sugar, raisins, hot oatmeal cookie in a bowl. Oh, there's a vanilla. Never thought about that. Yeah. So I might have to. The only true solar is a solar oven, or like when you heat up water in a pipe or hose. Yeah. That would actually see that would be something good would be to have the whole little piping on your roof that sits up there, and you just from the ridge down, and then have it go down, and you could have it go into a tank where you could use then like well water to add your pressure, kind of like you do with hot water. It's just that would be your heating. It just depends on the size, diameter. You'd have to do your math. The diameter of your pipe would determine your volume of your tank per se. Food should always be cooked with lots of love and lots of butter. That's it. Can't go wrong with butter. Little love, little butter, little butter, little butter, little butter, little more love, little butter, little butter. It takes more energy to create those batteries for the solar than the money you save on the solar. It's bogus and it isn't clean energy. Solar thing, go here or go there. At the end of it, you go and drink more. Going to cook, Blue. Preheat our water before it goes into our hot water tank. Oh, I tell you now, man, where I'm at now, boy, if I could go back, yeah, it'd be totally. But you know, that's we all laugh and say that's life. Hell, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Damn skeeters. Hey, morning. Echo says just gave me a flashback to my Plymouth Fury. Living in the 440 V8. I could stand under the hood and work on the engine with my feet on the ground. I know, man. Was that not the days? It's like, man. And like with your truck, you take one of them old Fords or the old Internationals. It wasn't nothing to take the damn fender off. You could take the fender off and the inner fender well, and next thing you know, it was nothing to do the front end. Like unbolt the bumper, set it down. Take the front grill, set it down. Take that fender off, take that fender off, take that inner wheel well off, take that inner wheel well off, and bam, there's the whole front end exposed. Hey, let's replace the engine. Let's do whatever we want to do. Let's do run wires. But see, they didn't want nobody doing none of that. They want that garage shop money. They want that revolving door. Going to be driving but listening. Oh, well, be careful, Billy. Where you at, Kiss Off? How come you're not talking? What's she doing? She just come in here and kicked me to the curb, didn't she? Some sister she is, I tell you. Kiss off. How's Chuck this morning? Boy, my chickens love me in the mornings, feeding more. Right, Sandy? See, everybody loves you when you bring food. Get your no when well now which one? Last week I got one. With the chart and stuff. That one, yes, or the website rather. Excuse me. Excuse me. If I got my hands on one, I'd never get rid of it. I'd have my parts made at the machine shop if I had to. Right? He's good. Cool. How's Junior doing? Damn it. We made our boys take shot before they could get around. My dad did. Hell yeah, LM. There you go. Ended up with 2 roosters and 5 hens out of the hatchings. Excuse me. Black Sparrow's first time seeing you. Oh, thank you, Miss Cindy. No, kiss off. It's okay though. I just was wondering how he was doing. Don't be bugging him. Don't be calling that boy telling him to get on here. Billy, be safe texting and driving unless metal is your hands. Oh yeah, is metal driving? I don't know. I think she said she was. So I wonder if he's riding shotgun. Rain, river, and ice is laying here. Maybe there's a coffee movement happening. Coffee gets me moving in a couple of ways. Know what I mean? The Java gets you energized. Oh, it sounds like somebody's thumping over there. Started. Coffee has shot up in cost here. I paid $17 for a container 2 weeks ago. Last week it was $31. The yellow can was $15. Espresso is. Oh, that yellow can. That's that. Is that cafe something? Okay, I seen that can on that Cash Jordan when I catch his little clips. I've noticed when he's sitting there, he's got it on the little shelf right there. There you go. Thank you, Eric. Cafe Bustelo. Caroline says I got to get back to work, my good people. Rescue, you're going on the road queue, buddy. Roger that, ma'am. Roger that. She's a cooking lady, boy. I guess I could take you over there to let the chickens out. Nick Easy. What's up, Nick? Alamo says, morning, Nick. I greatly enjoy coffee, however, depending on the kind. Crap makes it difficult if on the road 400 plus miles. That's when your timing is important. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell, them damn things, them lazy ass shits ain't even come down out the coop. Morning, Kane. What's up? How are you this fine morning? Let's see. I'm going to go with facing back, right? Yep. Is that the right one? I don't know if that's the right one. I think that's the right one. So there. Well, there's Big Boy right there. Oh, Alamo. I know. I'm showing you to the internet. Don't screw with me. I'm liable to sell you off. We'll do a rooster auction. This is in the process. I got to fix that. I'm going to make a gate. Actually, getting them moved over there. I know you little heathen. You still got some eggs. All right. I know. What's that? You don't like my red shirt? Watch out, Alan. Oh, Lord, look at y'all. Come around, look in the chat. Y'all are something else. All right. I tell you what, I'm leave y'all to watch them for a minute. I'm gonna go get them some scratch, so I'll be right back. Effing chickens. That's it. I'm gonna make them go farther down. Alrighty. So that was that. So now let's go here, go here, go here. Yep, there we go. All right. Whew. Just got tired of paying that price. Wait, what are we doing? I hatched these out after paying $20 for 2.5 dozen. Neighbors have true hair. My wife wouldn't be. Oh, all right. I was trying to scroll up. Yeah, but it was a total. That's what I. Yeah. Yeah, we got the little one reddened up first, took it off, looked around, was like, oh, I don't know. Is that a hole? And sure enough, sliced it open. The worm had then got in there and been going to town. So then the other one, the bigger one, then a few days later started getting red. Cut it off. Worms then got into it. So but that's okay. It's a learning curve. Start again. There I go. Yeah, it just maybe for whatever reason, it's just not the time. But that's okay. It gives me time. I'm using the rest to get things kind of cleaned up. Now that I'm kind of, hey, I've been blessed, and just God has worked really wonders in my life. So I'm really just kind of I do like work. I like accomplishments. I like succeeding in things. So it's a blessing to me. And it's a learning curve, and I'll be more prepared. For next year, I'll be ready. I'll be on top of the game. I was a little behind the ball too. Yeah, I don't know where old Tiger's at this morning. I don't know if she's got off yet or not. The hatching videos of old were very interesting. Right, PA? I'm going to try to go back to that. Oh, hey, that was something my son told me. I didn't know that. He had a friend of his he hadn't seen in a little bit. Well, he went over to visit last week or last weekend. And apparently they have one of those all black roosters. And I was like, oh, wow. I said, yeah, that's kind of a rare. I said, I think those are kind of expensive, especially the black hens. And apparently they got it from a little town, like a little family farm thing not far. So I might try, I'm going to try to call them and see how much they are. Because there won't, there, these are going to stop laying, I'm sure what next year they only go for what 2 3 years. My dog got a hold to my mulberry tree and chewed it into a bush. Oh, damn it. I'm getting me a bunch of my. Yeah, about 3 years. That's what I was figuring, Sandy. And so that's, they'll be coming up and they'll be stopping laying. And I had thought about just continuing them, but then, it's like, no, I think I'll take the time. I should have. There was a lady who had offered to help me replace and start with a whole, just a breed itself. And I should have taken her up. Hey, matter of fact, there's a good example. See, I kind of got more hung up on the emotional side of things than, the rational side. You know, Nothing against getting to here, but it's just I can look back now and see that. And Alamo, he's pretty. He's so cool. His nice little couple white tail feathers looks awesome. He's big and he's friendly. He gave the missus a little foot stomping action one time, and she was like, "I don't know about him." And I go, "Oh, just don't." I said, "You just got to remember, he might be just playing in a way." Well, sure enough, he was because he's just fine. I do got to watch Little Man though. I got to say, not the rooster per se, but just chickens, man. Hell, chickens. I got a damn spot on the back of my hand, and I go down there, and they'll see that, and they'll hit it. And all I could think of was him putting his finger in that square, and then them hitting the end of it, and just taking the tip of his finger off. And like, oh no, let's not do that. My friend has some black Bulgarian chicken. They have a white ball of feathers on top of their head, cold weather chicken. Yeah, I forgot what these are called, but these are like all black. The comb, everything. And apparently the hens even lay black eggs, colored eggs. Inside's regular, the yolk and everything's still good, but the shell. And I forgot the name. Thought about laying hens, however, not too sure I could turn my omelet makers into stew. Truly unlikely. You might could find them to give them to somebody that then, they will, you know. Brahmas are excellent choice for cold areas. They lay all through the winter for me. I have two black Moran roosters. Oh, all three of you. Damn. Oh, shit. Man, it's in the house. Well, that's okay. I got a crowbar. I got an axe. Three dogs. And luckily, little girl's up inside. Otherwise, shit, she take on the world. So, do I have a donkey? Uh, no, I got in-laws. Is that close enough? Black eggs, that should be fun for an Easter egg, right? V got put in a mini timeout again. Oh, that's right. I got to tell you, man, and it could be somebody just reporting her because I think that's what got me with my coffee mug. Because I've sat here and watched other people. Hell, who was it? Bear the other morning. Yeah, I think it was Bear the other morning. Even reaches and he picks his and he goes, "Yeah, you just did one of those," and then he puts it back down. And I'm like, I've watched other people, and it's like, how that you didn't get shut in? So yeah, it's just. But then again, like I said, you got trolls, and it's and you got to remember, man, that's there isn't a bad side, dark side, evil side, whatever you want to call it, negative side. And some people just don't like to see other people good things happen. So it's just a reality. It's just people. Children's eyes are closer to the chicken's beak than adults. I know a few people that have been pecked in the eyes. Children just need to be careful of that. Right, Echo? Semi are the completely black chickens, even their insides are black. Oh wow. Yes, War Watch. Ah, Rooster sounds like I do the mule. Oh, that's it. And that's it. I mean, I guess that dude must do. Does he see? He must do stuff like that, and instead of just being like, "Hey, cool, check that person out," do you? It's like, no, I need to go. Heaven forbid. I just and it's kind of like you got to just. But it's an ugly world, man. I mean, look. Yeah, it's just an ugly world, and that's why it's going to take people. Just we're going to need more righteous than bad. Just I don't know. Like I say, watching that man, people in the Erica Kirk thing, and it's like, wow, dude. So there is this hateful side. I mean, they're the ones that wanted to take him out, and then they take him out, and then there's this group that are like, oh, look, they took him out. And then his wife comes out, and all of a sudden, parts of this group go, "Oh, see, yeah." And then it's like and it's like, well, wait a minute, where are you going? And it's almost like they're changing the sides. Only I don't know if they really are, or they just were over there to begin with. We just didn't know it. It gets uglier by the day. Yes, ma'am. Doctor Friend had donkeys. If I had a little more land, I'd want one. Yeah, there's some. Matter of fact, it's a running joke around here. If the missus come out, she'd tell you we got to go into town, and as we're driving down the road, we pass a few places, and there's a few people that got them, and there's this one not far, and it's literally a male and female donkeys, and they'll be standing out there, and sometimes they're by the fence, and as we're going by, and I look over and I'll go, "Oh, check it out! I didn't know, were your mom and dad coming to visit?" And she'll be like, "Whatever." The hubby has claimed the next set of pet as a donkey. Our dogs are only 4. Don't send them tomorrow. Maybe I will have a good time. Laid up here in a country state of mind. That's where I'm at, just a country state of mind. Rescue is having a donkey fund. Don't be an ass. If I was more situated, I'd get one. But I got other priorities at the moment. Great guards for flocks. That's why I totally dig having one. But I need to be more. I got to get my shit in order first and kind of get more back on track, like a responsible, competent adult should. And I just kind of let myself go. When I got put in that chair, I guess it's me and the mister were talking about that. It's, I guess, almost 10 years ago. And then I basically I spent the first 3 or 4 years hardly even moving. I just fell for 3 years. I just pretty much either laid in the bed or I sat in the chair right there. Had at one point, I even just sat in the bed. Just got so depressed, so down. Get out of get off your heels. Living in the USA. Yeah, I'm laid up here in a country state of mind. Oh, by the way, you know what my son told me with these Ford trucks, these newer Fords? Dude, he got a tent with an inflatable bed and shit for the bed of his truck for $75. $75. It has the bed, like a tent for the bed, and a blow up mattress that go up and over the fender wells. Say what? I even told him, I go, really? Did you get some kind of deal? What was it? One of your buddies that works for Ford or something? He's like, no, that's what. And I went, holy shit, man. Do you want me to make fun of you, Rabbit? Do you want me to make fun of you, or you want to just wait? Damn, it won't let me. Well, I can just kind of fit it in there. Because, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it before I put it up there, but to me, it's flipping obvious. But hey, we're just going to, we'll go with it. We're just going to go with it. But, I think it's obvious what color. Okay. So I'm just going to say that up front. There you go. Rabbit wants to know what color on his white truck should he paint that gray looking shell on the back. So, yeah, I would paint it white and just, it's either that or wrap the truck with something, and then you can take care of all of it once. Well, Blue says black, LM says black, Kane says black. So there you go. I personally don't agree. But then this is why it's America and why we're awesome, because we can just agree to disagree. I think you ought to make it white. Either white, or if you got the shishings and you got the means, I would get a wrap. I know, which makes it kind of harder to identify, huh, Kane? Are you looking for a truck with a camper, or are you looking for a Suburban? Oh, I think it was a Suburban. Okay. Camo the whole thing. There you go, Pilgrim. See, that's what I'm talking about. Just wrap the damn thing. Camo. Ooh, you're lucky I respect other people's possessions because, man, you are positioned on that pole right now, and I could scope that bad boy in, and yep, that would be one problem less around here. Boop. So, anyway, China, Japan, steel, get Trump money, $1 billion deal, great cover up. We watch Charlie. Oh, man. Think there's more to it, Cherokee, but I wouldn't stress right now. Um, there's a lot of pressure that's being applied because since Putin's being an ass and making Trump kind of look bad because, Trump was like, hey, man, we're going to make a deal, right? And then, of course, he's being a dick. So now they're not making a deal, which makes Trump look bad. And it's like, no, 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 you don't understand. And so now they're fixing to apply pressure. They're fixing to be coming out with a thing to where he's getting the UN nations. So all the nations that are part of UN, because he's trying to prevent war, and I get it. People we're not used to that. Every other politician's always thrown us into a mix. I get it. He's really trying to prevent loss of life. And so he's fixing to kind of pressure them with resources. Because, dude, the UK's still buying gas and oil from Russia. And it's like, well, if you want the war to stop, how about you stop buying their shit? And so that's what's fixing to come down. So it's a lot of smoke and mirrors. I think you're fixing to hear a lot of because unfortunately they control the news media and the newspapers and, all that shit. So it's like, I will say, I don't know if anybody caught that announcement, and I really kind of can't wait for that Oval Office meeting because, today is when RFK Jr. is fixing to come up with all the shit that they have found that's causing all this autism and stuff. And I can't. I'm kind of curious to see just how on point is this fixing to really be. You know what I'm saying? Team Rattle King. Yeah, you can always go old school camo. Hold a piece of cardboard up right here. Thought about the ITR coating for the entire truck. Oh, look at you. War willing to send your kids to die for bullshit, right? And see, and you got to give him credit. He's trying not to do that, and I get it. Kane says Trump was disrespectful talking about autism and the government at the memorial. See, I don't know. I guess I must have missed some of that then, but then I've kind of learned to just tune out some of the way he talks because I get it. I've worked around people like that, and I've been around people. You just kind of, the nature's good. They just, it's like, okay, we just go with it. But I don't know. Sometimes I think he doesn't quite understand. He's so used to being just like the guy that everybody asks things, and he hasn't really participated. I will say I still kind of, I remember that day in the Oval Office when RFK told him the first time how it was in the 70s, or no, yeah, 20 years ago. It was like, 1 out of 30 or yeah, something like that. And how now it's like 1 out of 13. And he was like, what? And I just remember that because then he goes, wait, what? And he repeated it, and he looked right at the camera and go, did you hear that? And I thought, see, this is just the real thing. This is when it just even clicked to him. He heard that and it was like, wait, what? And then it's like that. So I don't know, man. Hell, if anything, you know what my stress is? My damn tomatoes. 8 plants, and one plant spit out 2 tomatoes that some damn worms ate my shit. And damn, that's my stress. Devil ego. See, I don't know, Cherokee. I don't get into that judgmental thing. That's not my call. That's God's call. So I'm careful about calling people the devil and stuff because that's labeling somebody and you just don't know what purpose they serve in God's plan. That's my take. So I might call somebody an ass or call somebody evil natured or I don't know, but there's more power to that. So I would tread cautiously. That's all I'll say. Just, it's just one of them things. No, I had LM. I think I had originally I think I had a pollination problem. I don't think they got pollinated. And then I don't have any wildflowers, marigold, or anything good defensive. So that's why those damn caterpillars got to them. What's up, Blackbird? PJ? Crazy hillbilly? 7 garden powder, take care of them worms. Yeah, but is that good for your soil? And yep, next year, new year. That'll be the ego and pride is evil. It isn't. Oh, I know, Cherokee, but I'm sorry. Can you show me a person that doesn't have some ego or some pride? You really, I mean, I ain't trying to call nobody out, and hell, maybe everybody wants to unsubscribe all of a sudden, but do you think none of us actually walk around with a little bit of an ego and pride? I mean, I know I find myself, that's one of the challenge that is to try not to display an ego because it very is so easy. I mean, I could sit here and tell you all the things that I've done and brag about all the places that I've seen and accomplishments and, you know, so there's always pride and ego, and it's just ain't nobody perfect. So, I know if you look in that book, God has used some pretty horrible people that have come around. Nebuchadnezzar, very prideful, even took his ass out and brought him back. And it's like, now you woke up. So, I mean, I don't know. Look how much stuff we all brag about, and in what aspect, and do we not even subconsciously. So pride and ego, man. I don't know. See, that's you got to worry about that generalization mentality. That's that group thinking kind of thing. I think people do it and don't realize they do it because it's becoming so accustomed. It's the group thing. Emotionally, I'm this way, and if this person says this, and that really counters what I'm feeling, then no. And then I listen to this person, and they say something that's more along the lines, then I go, yeah. I really haven't validated if what I'm feeling is like correct or not. I'm just going off of what makes me feel good. Blackbird. Morning. Well, just I don't know, LM. I've been through a lot of the gambits, and I've had a lot. I've lost everything. I've been down this dark path. Thought I was doing the right thing this way, and then I was given kids, and it all became a different journey. And I just try to be a better person. You do not do that at the memorial about himself. Add Charlie later. That wrong. Oh, okay, I got you, brother. I mean, if you're expecting me to justify, man, that's like picking somebody on YouTube and then you go listen to him and you go, man, see, okay, I don't know, was that a bad night? It's just Trump. Trump's always been that way. Hell, why do you think they wanted him to come make the show? You're The Apprentice, because he was as a land guy developer, he became just his personality was no different than Macho Man Randy Savage. Step into a Slim Jim. I mean, it's a personality, man. He's different. And I think that's people, we're so used to the typical regiment of political people. And then this guy doesn't come from the political world. He came into it. He got the ass shaft. He got screwed over, and he kind of became aware of going, "Oh wait, it ain't just all you main name people. It's all you little creeps too." So I don't know, man. Dude, if you put me in that seat, I guarantee you would have so many people going, "Oh, this is so unpresidential like. This is just," and then you'd have people going, "See, I knew you was crooked," and wouldn't know jack shit about me. You know? Dude, it's a cog in the machine that's goes. And right now, at least it seems to be one in our benefit. Is it the answer be all? Nope. People that want to put can only do that. You gotta why? Why only choose either all in or all out? Why does it got to be that way? Why can't we just look at him as an individual and just be like, I don't like the way he says things, but at least it does look like he has the country's best interest at heart. Oh, okay. You know, I might not like everything my son does with my grandson, but that's his son. That's his child. So that doesn't mean I don't love my son any less. I still love him and I love my grandson. And now if it goes too far, you say something, but you can have a valid, rational stance because you can go, hey, that was really over the line. What don't you think? That's all I'm saying, man. I think that with the internet and the digital age, it's so easy to just get on here and say Orange Man bad and the media, dude. Think about it. The very people that used to shake his hand and pay thousands of dollars to fly and entertain a banquet or some shit with him in the room, that dude said, hey, you know what? I'm going to run. I'm going to run on the Republican ticket. Ha 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 ha. That's so funny. Feel free to go look at the footage. Feel free to actually intentionally go look that footage up. Ha ha ha. That's so funny. Trump thinks he's going to run. Ha ha ha. And then that dude won. And then all these people, Oprah, all these singers, actors, stars, all these people that were like, oh, Donald Trump, you're fired. Oh, that's cool. All of a sudden, he's a Russian asset. He's a Russian. Wait, what? And I don't think people really fully understand just how brainwashed society got when every station, every news media, every main communication across this country flip switch. And I don't know that we've all come back. I'm just saying it was the wrong place and time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. Sometimes you sometimes I can be listening to him and it's like, okay, dude, you have got to shut up. Can you just go back to doing shit? Because yeah. Welcome back, Billy. Oh, shit. Thanks, Obama, for that crap, right? Psychological warfare. And see, and it filters because, dude, okay, here you go. In the Linux world, I don't know if any of y'all, but, in case anybody listens later or Anti is lurking and he hears this and he might have heard this. But like in the Linux world in computers, okay, there's what's called a kernel, and there's the GNOME kernel, which is one of the distro types of this Linux. Come to find out, man, hell, they're hardcore Antifa kind of people. So they totally support Antifa. And then you start to realize going, oh, wow, it's a lot deeper and more spread out than I think people realize. I was caught up by MSN for a while. COVID pushed it too far for me. Right, Pilgrim? It happens. That's what I said. Hell, before everything just started to go stupid when they flipped switch, I just used to get up and turn the damn thing on, drink coffee, and I'm sitting here looking at plans and different schematics and shit like that. And so I was just planning a day, just listening to it was noise. And morning, Blackbird. I don't know if I said morning to you, ma'am. If I didn't, I just now did. So good morning to everybody. Good morning, good day, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it works for you. Metal cameras. Yeah, LM. The one thing about that Charlie Kirk I could just totally respect is how when he was asked, what do you want to be remembered for? It was his faith. It wasn't success. It wasn't, it was his faith. And man, that was just that's so cool. I think it was done to start shit amongst the people. Divide and conquer. Exactly, Kane. Because you keep people pissed off. If you keep people pissed off, going, yeah, can you believe that neighbor, man, he does this and they do that and they do this and they do that and you're not noticing that they're hauling all your shit off and changing everything behind you. You know, it's like these. I'm telling you, the elections, man. People just use Chat GTP, use the Grok thing, and just go, what elections are happening in November in 2025 in the USA, and watch it, dude. That's why you need to know that's all this other shit because there's fixing the mayor races in cities that are shitholes. They're coming up for an election. Don't need you to think about showing up. Don't need you to think about gathering these people to vote in somebody else. It's like New York fixing to vote in a socialist, but they're going to keep them so spun up out of control and worried about some alien shit or some World War III shit that they're gonna let that socialist mayor get in there and flip that damn city. And seeing these Democrats are trying to create another J6 kind of mentality so that then there becomes a backlash. And as the midterms next year come up, because if they gain control of the House and the Senate, they'll impeach his ass and they'll flip this thing all upside down. It'll be, yeah. I love the old president way and be on TV, stay, or that it maybe for. Yeah, but Obama brought the whole let's make you riding around in the back of the limo shit and the social thing. That was Obama. Biggest sleight of hand in history, right, King? Midterms matter. Holy cow, yes. Be sure. That's it. And seeing it's nothing to get excited about. You can still look. This is an awesome day. Look at man, the sun's coming up. Hopefully, it is for y'all too. It's just instead of being just like, oh man, yeah, just calm down, smile, take a breath, give your grandbabies a hug. Oh man, he was so loving this weekend too. He'd come by and he would just give me a kiss on my cheek, and he'd take off running. And he loves planes. Oh man, he is running around with his arms out. They already got impeachment written, just waiting for midterm. That's it. Headed to bed soon. However, make Wilhelmina great again. Don't impeach her because she likes peach cobbler. They could flip Congress. Yep. Hey, you know what? Look at that. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. How long have I've been doing this? 2 hours then. I boycott midterm. I have not saw John. Okay, Cherokee. Sure. Sorry, sir, but I am going to point out the obvious. So I'm not trying to offend you or disrespect you, but I'm going to point out just how irrational that thinking is. But because one person called the President Donald J. Trump has not actually built things himself and actually paying employees to create jobs. So you decide you're not going to bother paying attention to who your elected official is out of your area and your state. It's just so irrational, sir. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Even if you don't like Trump and you don't think he's done a damn thing or whatever, that's cool. But to somehow say, yeah, so I'm not going to care who represents me in my district. That'll show them. I don't know, man. Aren't you supposed to be doing your hand like that, snapping your fingers when you say things like that? I was just kind of picking on Cherokee survival.
Oh. Good morning. I think has to go.
9 months on the job right now. Roger that. Hey, you know what? Mama, is it a good day?
Yeah.
See? Told you. And she's going to have to go deal with people. Sucks to be her.
Yeah.
But she makes it a good day. See, that's just what I mean. You got it's in your hands regardless. You don't get to control what's coming at you. You know, you got to make the best of it, you know. Hey, help somebody smile today. Remember, you're in the driver's seat. You get to decide how your day is. And I'm going to get busy. And then I have actually a friend that I'm going to hang out with a little later this afternoon. We haven't talked in a long time. So he's got the day off and we're going to chill. So I'm going to knock some stuff out. You know what? God loves you and he's just waiting for you to talk to him. I appreciate you. Take care, everybody. Peace.
I ain't here tomorrow. If the good Lord says it's my time to go, I don't see that morning sunset. There's some things I need for you to know. The truck is yours if you want it. It'll run forever if you treat it right. When you think of me on some back road, that's because I'm right there by your side. Chase your dreams until you catch on. Leave your doubts in a cloud of dust. You can't ever love too big. You can't call your mom too much. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Hope you don't forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow. Don't let life turn you bitter. Don't be ashamed to bow your head. Take it easy on the liquor. Remember what it did to your granddad. Yeah, you're gonna get your heart broke, but a couple of tears don't make you weep. Gonna find that girl God made just for you. Knows what he's doing, wait and see. Chase your dreams until you catch I'll leave your doubts in a cloud of dust. You can't ever love too big. You can't call your mom too much. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Hope you don't forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow. Keep the shotgun in the family, raise your babies by the book, and keep my picture in your wallet, keep your car keys on a hook. Do your best to get it right, forgive yourself when you don't. Please don't ever forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow.
Thanks, everybody, for starting your Monday. The day is laid at your hands. Make the best of it. Help somebody smile. Be the change you want to see. Appreciate you. Peace.